What's up, guys? This is going to be an analysis for my subscriber Nightsfire, who plays Marth. We're analyzing Game 2 of the set against a Falco. They actually struck to FD, which was a little odd to me, but Nightsfire ended up losing. I actually used to, at the mid-level, I used to strike a lot of Marths to FD because I felt like they couldn't power shield well enough, and they also weren't able to punish me to actually make it worth it. So I just kind of controlled neutral really easily and then grabbed them a lot, and nothing really happened to me. So I'm not sure if that's exactly what happened Game 1, but I'm assuming because of the fountain counter pick, there were a lot of lasers. That's just kind of my assumption. I think that this could be a decent counter pick. It does kind of mess with your punish game and stuff like that with the oddly heighted side platforms at certain times, but the low top platform could be really helpful for you. You can actually hit it with a short hop up air and cover like the entire platform because the platforms are very small horizontally, which can work to your benefit. So yeah, let's check out how this goes and yeah, let's get into it. So you guys both start on side platform is what it looks like, right? Which nothing major happens. You go in for a dash attack. Maybe you thought he was just gonna drop down like shoot laser or something. Not exactly sure. But this doesn't matter too much, especially on this stage. Dash back, pivot grab, the nair. This has been really good. I don't think you can actually get a guaranteed chain grab at 0. Maybe if you're the rightmost port, actually. I'm not actually certain. But on Falco, I don't think that you can get a guaranteed up throw and an up throw chain grab. So a lot of people opt for like down throw or forward throw in this position. Forward throw also won't knock down, but you can kind of like bait out a spot dodge or like dash chance regrab, whatever. Or if they hold in, I think maybe you can actually get a guaranteed forward throw. Regrab. So this was a decent forward smash too. This just shows me that you're pretty cognizant of like trying to catch him on the startup of his laser, or you zoned him out if he was trying to approach you with an aerial. The only thing this really loses to is like a dash back laser based on the spacing. So that was pretty good as well. Flub to Edgeguard though, so you have to recognize these heights. This is like the first bad thing that has happened, right? Like you could have maybe like up tilted this on the way by and then forward smashed him, or up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up air, forward air, blah, 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 blah. But instead you try to down tilt, so you have to recognize the height that he starts at. This is definitely reactable. So take your time on the Edgeguards, watch what they're doing, and then try to punish, right? Unfortunately, land on the platform right there. Okay, this is like the second time where you didn't actually react to the position. So this grab right here is like, it's pretty obvious, like on reaction that he's double jumping back, that he's gonna land right here. But you just try to catch him like kind of down airing whiffing. So this is like the second time where you're not exactly reacting, which is okay. You cover yourself with the up tilt, get the mistech. Not the cleanest punches so far. Like we've definitely seen 3 opportunities where like Zane might have killed somebody, right? So the up throw right here is most definitely gonna land him on the top platform. This is a nice forward air by you. He does a slide off though. Okay, you gotta DI these. Hold a direction. A little unfortunate. I think he caught your double jump too. I don't think you noticed. Okay, so yeah, right here is just like an unfortunate circumstance. You have to be watching. You double jumped right there, I'm pretty sure. Let me just go back. Yeah, there's your double jump ring right here. So like you can see this ring anytime that you double jump or when you're trying to double jump. Anytime I'm trying to double jump out of a combo, I'm always looking for this, because if the ring ends up popping up, I know that I'm just kind of screwed. So using your side B and then like maybe air dodging right here could have been good. Covering yourself with an aerial could have been good too, but you kind of just like didn't know that it was happening. And so you just got caught off guard, which is unfortunate. And then missing a couple techs as well. Those weren't necessarily difficult techs, but since you were caught off guard, I think that it was kind of hard for you to like find your footing again, right? So like what I just want to go back, here's what I'm actually gonna do. Let's just go back, watch this in real time. Let's see why the downfall, why do you have so much percent on you? Why do you get hit by this up air? This is what we need to focus on. So let's see, you up throw him, right? He does slide off. Why did this turn into so much damage? Hesitation. Hesitation is the issue here. So check this out. Up throw, forward air. As soon as you land on this platform, you have a million options. You can shield, then shield drop up air as soon as he tries to approach you. You can wave dash off, you can jump away. I think a lot of Marths would jump away in this situation. You like kind of stand still and then turn around. There's no reason that you needed to be shined right there. Especially, I think like shielding right there is what maybe more Marths would do now, that you could like, anytime they do shine wave land down, you just shield drop up air. And then it's like a full combo for you. So definitely no reason to do that, and there's definitely quite a bit of hesitation in your play. And then, yeah, you just, all this is just happening because of the hesitation, but you also got caught off guard. So just make sure that your action-to-action sequences are very fast, that you have a good idea of what to do next after an attack, and commit to that sort of thing, because that matters quite a bit. Okay, go for a dash chance grab. Spacing was slightly messed up. Forward smash, This forward smash was more ill-advised than the last one. Luckily, it does shield poke him, it looks like here. Forward smash can actually do this because of the arc that it comes at, and he was actually holding it down. So yeah, bam, it hits him right on top of the head. But like, if he actually shielded this forward smash, he could have gotten a wave dash out shine into like immediate combo starter, or like a down air out of shield into like turn around up tilt fair, whatever. So be really careful committing to these like big things when really all you need is a grab or to push him to the corner, a forward tilt, an up tilt, catching him above you. I don't know. Those little things are definitely really effective, as well as the forward smashes. So just be careful is all I'm saying. And again, too slow on the reaction for this. Like, you should know at this point that you don't have enough time to actually wave dash to the ledge, and it also wasn't fast enough for you to really get close to wave dashing to ledge. But like, walk forward jab here would have actually just straight up killed him. Make sure that you're reacting on those edge guards, okay? And then wake up forward tilt, up tilt. Not a terrible idea, but he definitely baited it out. You don't have a ton of options in the corner, and unfortunately, like, you committed yourself there and had an execution flub, so this is kind of just like you were in this bad position because of your execution. And then he read you. So it's like missed execution into a bad read on your wake up tilt costs you a stock, right? And like, that sort of thing will happen, especially if you're all the way in the corner as Marth. So that's why you have to be extremely careful and make sure if you're committing to something like that wave dash, you have enough time to do it, right? The closer they are to the stage and the less hit stun that they're in, the faster they can recover. So if you're also, another thing to consider is how far away you are from the ledge as well. Because when you got that forward smash, you had to go through all of the forward smash animation, and then you had to cover all this ground. This ground is spent in frames. So you have to think of this not necessarily in distance, but in the amount of frames it takes you to cross this distance and then get to the ledge. And it should have been like pretty obvious to you. And I'm saying this because like, if you had more situational awareness, this should have been obvious to you. And I'm not like trying to diss you for not having that sort of information, but like, it should have been obvious if you had full knowledge of the situation that you couldn't have gotten there. And when you commit that hard in the corner, you're just like kind of asking to be punished in a way if you flub that hard, right? So let's see, he's going to ledge here. You back off a little bit too far for my liking with the corner pressure. Nice, you caught him falling down. You got the up smash and the taunt. Nice, nice. I actually don't mind that. Yeah, it was pretty good based on like where he was coming down and all that. So you do with invincibility, you're fighting him in center stage. I'd be really careful. Maybe wave landing around the side platform and the top platform, like double jumping around here, then moving off, fast falling, and then like dashing through him center stage could be good, but it seemed like your movement was kind of too slow to trick him up. Just grabbing the ledge can be really good as Marth against Falco. So just consider doing that. I like how you use the side B, help you stall down here. Up tilt to up tilt is pretty good. It catches people trying to short hop off the side platform, but otherwise it's pretty scary because they can just shield drop you here. Maybe you could have done another up tilt to cover yourself, but like 3 up tilts would have been kind of bonkers. Just make sure, like, think about it this way. Like, if you're in the corner and you have an opportunity, you have him like in a tech situation, you go for the second up tilt, he shields it. Consider dashing through him or shielding. Because a lot of people are going to do like really high aerials exactly like he did here, and then you could just wave dash out, forward smash something in the corner. That would have been really, really good. But like, your intention should not be to like find yourself in the corner, right? You want to be in center stage. You want to have the Falco in the corner, so you tap him and he dies. So you have the room to dash back after taking lasers, stuff like that, right? Counter, a little ambitious. You find yourself in a weird position on the side platform. Another counter. These counters and forward smashes are just, they're high commitment things, right? So you have to be really careful because people can like super hard punish them. Counter here, nice, fall off, forward air. Okay, so this should just be like super simple, bread and butter, easy peasy. As soon as you hit a counter against Falco, as soon as this happens, walk off the stage, follow him down, he up Bs, you forward air. Or you can up B if you want, it really doesn't matter, but I find forward air to be pretty consistent, at least against Falco. It's less consistent against Fox for me because sometimes I run into the flames, sometimes he dips really low. Against Falco, it's really, really simple. You do that, you drop down instantly, you fair him. So this is like, maybe you were trying to be fancy or something, I get it. It's the temptation to be cool in melee is very large, but if you're behind by this much and you're trying to bridge the gap, definitely would have helped you to keep it simple there. Let's see what happens here. So now you're working your way back, he commits really hard, you regularly, okay. The dash attacks too are a little ill-advised based on like the timing that you're doing them in. Trying to find yourself in there. Again, the up B is like really committal too. Like this punish should have been a grab, right? Like yeah, you could have like spot dodge grab, potentially spot dodge dash back, and then like get him to whiff, then move your way in or something. Up tilt would have worked out better too. So yeah, that was just a big commitment at a high percent that's gonna get you killed, right? So be really careful about that. The spot dodge wasn't terrible, but you would kind of want to avoid spot dodging too. This whole thing, the reason why I didn't talk about it that much is because this is all just one giant scramble. You just force your way in, he laser jabs you, down air, you're on wake up, spot dodge, up B. But just like the overarching idea is be like less committal in situations where like Marth gets so much off of the small things. That's the thing. You nair at him, get a knockdown. I haven't seen you nair almost at all, especially to get out of the corner. I feel like you're committing way harder. But like the nair was actually pretty good. The timing and the fast fall timing of that wasn't fantastic, and the spacing, which is why he was able to get this up tilt, which is actually really unfortunate because I want to see you nair more often. And like the one case where you actually did it, he punished it. That was good spacing by you. I actually like that a lot. But yeah, if you commit less, like less to the counters, less to the forward smashes in neutral, less to the like up tilts that you did too. You can get so much off the nair knockdowns into tech chase, or just straight up like raw grabbing, or like conditioning him to shield and then grabbing. Sorry, let me look at this as well. So what happens here? You forward smash him. You get caught again in center stage, just trying to mess around when he's invincible. I swear to God, this will go such a long way. Because now you're in the corner, in knockdown, off balance, which is exactly what Falco wants. If you literally just light shield on a platform or go to the ledge as Marth, I promise, like, you'll at least see this much of a boost. I promise. Like, dashing around in center stage and like messing up your tech skills, just ask it to be hit. You gotta be careful. Down air, not terrible. He was crouching. Okay, you could kill him off this potentially. The weird side platform. This is why I was talking about this counter pick maybe not being the most effective thing all the time. If this is any other stage, like, he's pretty screwed. But like you get the wrong hitbox ID here, he's able to tech it. Yeah, that's super unfortunate. But maybe just disengaging when the platform was at this height was maybe like the correct thing to do. Like he gets the tech, you just dash away, take center stage, and then cover this area with a fair or something. You need to zone out more when he's in the corner. Like, you can force aggressive mix-ups in the corner, but like I feel like you're just trying to shove yourself like in this zone a lot. And you have to be careful because you definitely got punished for being here multiple times. But this is also kind of like a weird scramble situation. This trades, he like down airs you out of it, which is kind of silly. But all in all, like you did a few things well. Your spacing was decent, but the way you positioned yourself wasn't fantastic. Your reactions on the edge guards could be way better. If you had two separate opportunities, easily, maybe a third, where he side B'd early, just like a normal mid-level Falco, and if you just jab, grab ledge, back air him, or whatever, or just drop down, up B or fair, like, he's just dead. You could have taken two separate stocks just like that, but instead, like, you tried to overcomplicate it. You went for something kind of a little weird, committed a little too hard as well. So be careful. Use your mobility, take the lasers. He really didn't laser that much either, which means that you could definitely zone out more, way more. You could do a lot more fair in place, nair in place. You could do even some approaching late fairs could be really good. Drift forward nair could help you a lot too. And they're definitely way lower committal and give him way less of a punish than committing to things like the counter or the forward smashes. So I hope that helps. If you have any clarifying questions, or if you feel like there's something that I didn't necessarily touch on that you want to talk about, feel free to hit me up. I'm always down to talk about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all later, alright? Peace.